is Nancy Taylor here, and welcome to a prenatal workout. This workout is built for your first trimester, and it is completely on the mat. It is Pilates. I have no shoes. Ooh, don't look at my foot. That kind of hurt my wrist. Fail. So all you need today is a mat. Make sure that you do, if you have an exercise ball, bring it close by because the core section will be doing a couple exercises on the ball. If you don't have one, I will show you variations to do on your mat. So who's ready to get started? I love Pilates. We're going to start with just a quick overview of what I'm talking about when I say deep core connection, coning. I want to show you with my own belly. So I'm just going to do a sit-up, and hopefully I can zoom in. I don't know if I can zoom in on this, but I want to show you when you do it, when I say connect and I cue you through it, I'm showing you what I'm trying to avoid. So if I'm going to do a sit-up, I'm just going to show you my belly. We're 15 weeks over here. So if I do a sit-up, okay, and I'm not connecting, you'll notice I have a cone. So my abs are coning here. I haven't connected. I'm just doing like a sit-up. I'm doing a sit-up. It starts to cone. Okay? Now, if I'm in a plank and I'm coning, it's because I'm not first connecting. So when I say draw in from your pelvis, so I draw in from my deep, like from my pelvis, low, so like a rag drawing a marble up, and then I zip up right here, zip up, and I connect like a light connection. So I hug here, and then I come up. It is flat. So let me show you the difference. Nothing connected, I'm just coning. I'm just using that top layer. Now I'm going to connect from the bottom. Pelvic floor draws in. I connect here. I can feel it. I can feel it inside my pelvis. I can feel it is not like tense and gripping, but it's connected. It's a light connection. I can breathe through it. And then when I come up, it's not coning. So I'm avoiding that by first connecting, drawing in from the pelvic to the pelvic floor, and that's your area under your pelvis. Make sure you check out the explanation at the beginning of this series. I just want to show you that as we're doing exercises, and I want you to connect first. As you connect, it starts from the ground up. So it starts from the ground, connect, drawing in, and then we exhale as we draw, zip here, hug the baby, and extend. And then we're able to do the core exercises. Now, I will show you modifications. We do not want to have any coning. We don't want to add to the separation of our core. So let's start with corrective work, and let's get into our workout. We have 30 minutes. Who's ready? Should I turn my do not disturb on so we can rock and roll? Of course I should. Okay, I have my timer here for us. So we're gonna start just starting from the top. All right, every 30 seconds I have that timer going off so that we'll switcheroo some exercises. We're gonna start here on the floor, and we're going to do some pelvic tilts. I tilt and I release, okay? I exhale. My lower spine is against the floor. This is great for lower back to release any strain. I love Pilates. I crave it. I crave it because how it makes my body feel. I love to get a good workout in our Pilates. I call it a flow because it's nice and sweaty. We're going to lift the hips up and down. Now we're going to connect here, draw in, just like we talked about there at the beginning. We're connecting that pelvis. As we practice, as you become more aware of it, practice this when you can look at your tummy. Okay, am I creating a cone? Now let me try and draw from the ground up, draw from here, picking up that marble, and then connecting and zipping up here. Good. That's it. Take your left leg, stretch here. We're going to either reach through the window, or you can just stretch holding it here. It's up to you on how you feel. I want to get a nice stretch, and we want to get nice and sweaty. Don't look at the bottom of my foot. I'm sorry, I should have worn socks. Oh my gosh. My poor feet. I should have probably, I don't know, taken care of those better. Now if that's causing coning by lifting my head, just release your head. Good. I'm going to have my legs fall to the side. I call this a wiggle waggle. I keep my shoulders straight, and then I wiggle waggle. Wiggle waggle. This is that corrective work that's helping to correct our spine. Your posture is going to go through changes in your pregnancy. I do corrective work pregnant or not. I love it during pregnancy because it helps to support as belly's growing, as chest is growing, as things are changing. I can know that I have that strength and I have that control, and I won't be in as much pain. I can prevent a lot of things. Go ahead and switch legs. We're doing a nice glute stretch here. You can lift that left leg if you want. You can reach through the window to get a little bit of further stretch. If you're able to connect first, you can draw that upper half up. Now, if there's any coning again, then release here and just practice connecting. Draw from the pelvis, in, good.
3, 2,
1, and let those legs fall to the side as my shoulders stay grounded. Wiggle, waggle, wiggle, waggle. That's it. I like to have the 30 seconds, and that keeps us on a really good pace to get our bodies moving and grooving. Okay, we're gonna go through a lot of different exercises. We're doing a high repetition of the exercises, pulsing in our different variations. I'm going to show you modifications no matter where you're at. Again, I'm filming this at 15 weeks pregnant. You could be doing this in first trimester, second trimester. I specifically made this for first trimester because we are flat on our backs. Sometimes as you get further along, you may want a pillow, something that can make you feel a little bit better there. Come on your side, roll like a baby. We're going to open up that spine. Good. My eyes are going to follow that top hand. I follow that gaze as I open up. Now if I feel any extra twisting or pulling that is uncomfortable, I change my range of motion. I don't go as far. So just be aware, listen to your body, listen to those ligaments. They're telling you something. Go ahead and push up from the side. We're going to swivel those hips. Come over to the other side. Good. Hands clap together. You're going to open and release. Now we're going to start with leg series, and we're going to start on our side series. We have 3 different series of legs, and then we'll go to our arms, and then we'll finish up with core and then connective work. So it's going to be a jam-packed day. I hope you leave understanding a little bit more about the exercises that are good for us during this time and what you enjoy doing. So I'm gonna have my hand here, a slight pike, turn the top leg towards the sky. This rug, it leaves like little fuzzies all over my pants. These are the Lululemon Align. I looked up online, what are good pants to have in pregnancy? I actually really love them because they're super stretchy on my belly. I feel like I can wear them the whole pregnancy. I don't know if that will stretch them out or what it will do. I'm super excited. Go ahead and turn that foot, flex that foot up to hip width and then down. It's a smaller range of motion. You're working here inner thighs, outer thighs. We're going to be working that pelvic floor. We're working the entire body through this Pilates workout. Again, it's been created with those pregnant mamas in mind, but you can join this workout at any time. I know that after I had kids, I fell in love with Pilates. I got certified in Pilates. My prenatal training is by a Pilates instructor. Take this foot, point it, and circle. But I also like intense workouts. And maybe you're the same. You like the high intensity, like to get the biggest bang for your buck in the shortest amount of time. So we do a lot of interval training. I do my Pilates as a flow because it does allow our heart rate to get up. Sometimes we'll have isometric holds, but it's a lot of movement, and you're going to see great progress as you go. Reverse, reverse. You're drawing a cantaloupe, drawing with that foot. Good, pointing that toe. Now you'll notice that you're using your core to stabilize here. So think of that core zipping up here. It's that connection. We have a light connection. We'll talk about your fascia. That's kind of the grainy part of your muscle. If you look at a piece of meat, it's not the marbling, but it's the white, like, grainy part. It's interconnected throughout your entire body. Good. Hot potato. Tap, tap. I'm going to have you kick it up a little bit higher. Tap, tap. Kick it up a little bit higher. If you want, you can keep it a small range of motion. It's up to you. Down, down. We're getting a little bit of a stretch with this one as we kick it up a little bit higher. Tap, tap. Kind of a variation of the hot potato with the kick in there. I'm going to be getting tape to pick all the fuzzies off my pants. Good. Go ahead and flex this foot here. Lift your bottom foot. We're going to target that inner thigh. It's sometimes hard to find exercises that target the inner thigh. Pilates has several of them. We also do a lot on the ball that will target that inner thigh as well. So good to strengthen, just the thigh gap. Just kidding. We show up for our workouts to feel good. So if you're here to look a certain way, I promise you, your body will be a result of you showing up to feel good. The body transformation just happens as you show up. All right, guys, switch it over to the other side. Fiery fast, no breaks. Kick that leg up. Control it down. Controlology. Joe Pilates is the creator of Pilates. I'm just spouting out all the facts. And he talks about controlology. I love the breathing techniques that he teaches or has taught in the creation of Pilates, and also the focus for control, controlling both motions. Good. Flex that foot. You're going to hover it here, lift it to hip width height. Hover, hip, hip. Good. This is where I can really focus on connecting here to support belly, to support my spine in that straight, because I'm slightly piked. Good. This side work you can do into your third trimester. These are some great exercises that will follow with you as you progress through your pregnancy. As you go through your pregnancy, don't feel limited. Feel invigorated that you get to discover new ways to work out, to move. I think that's such a gift. Circle forward. Point that toe, you're circling around a cantaloupe. I will be giving you lots of great education. I'm a teacher and I love to learn about the body. I love to learn about prenatal fitness. So I hope that I can be a good resource for you. I'll do my best to do my research to create workouts that are in alignment with what's good for your body. Take it back. However, this doesn't mean that I'm perfect. You always need to make sure you are approved by your doctor to do your fitness program, to start working out, to work out throughout your pregnancy, because they know your body, they know how your baby's doing and how your pregnancy is going. So make sure you are always approved by a doctor. I am not a doctor, although I treat my husband like I am. Yes, you need this, dear. According to all my studies on the internet, Google, just kidding. Hot potato tap tap, it's a big kick up and a tap tap on the back. Controlology again, let's control that leg on both ranges of motion, up and down. Good, up and down. Good, that's it, up and control. How are you doing? They're at home. I know that if you have little ones, if this is not your first pregnancy, I know that if they're in the room, they are climbing on you. Did I call it? Leg is here. Whenever I do Pilates or yoga, pulse that bottom leg, working that inner thigh, flex the foot. My kids are just crawling on me. We do a lot of animal rides, you name it. I love the examples of others doing workouts with their kids around and how they embrace it. Maybe it doesn't look as perfect as the video, or maybe they're not able to do the exercises the same way, but they make it work. And I love that. We forgot to do clam on the other side, so we'll do it here and then we'll do it to the other side. Open that leg. Now you're going to add that little kick. Now to add a little bit more to this, I can actually lift up on my hips. So I lift up here and kick. Good. So I'm now also working my obliques. Do I need to lift up? No. You can go at any level. You can be with your side down. If you feel like this is straining, I'm not doing good form. And time. Going to the other side, because I forgot. Remember, you can start here. You can go up on the elbow. And you can lift up that hip. Open, kick. Good. It's only 30 seconds on each exercise. I might have some minutes in there on some of the planks, but it's all good. We're here for a good time, right? Do you feel like a can-can? I'm just kidding. Oh, please bless. And time. Come to all fours. Booty, booty, booty. Lift your right foot. Flex that foot. Now, do I let my belly sink and arch? No, I need a good foundation. So I draw in here without over gripping or flexing too hard. I'm thinking in that pelvic area, the deep area, muscle supporting baby. 2, 1, ding, leg is straight. I'm going to drop it and lift it up. Drop and lift. I told you you're going to get your heart rate up. You're going to get a nice sweaty workout, and we're not jumping around. We're not doing a big cardio workout. If this bothers your wrist at all, go ahead and take a break. Maybe come to your elbows. That can be a good option for anyone that's bothering you. Good. Whew. Because we go through quickly. 1, knee to chest, foot out. Now, as we're doing these exercises, you're not only working your glute, your pelvis, you're working the muscles surrounding that deep core. So at the end, when we do the core section, we've already been working our core the entire time. We're aware of it, we're connecting it. I'll cue you through it as you do the exercises. I'll try not to talk too much. I like to share stories, and when I instruct Pilates, go ahead and lift to the side by your hydrant. I can never share my stories because I'm always cueing which is good, which is what the fitness instructor should be doing, rather than talking about their children, their bike rides. It's kind of, sometimes it's just fun to hear those, right? We are going biking tonight. My husband and I have little shotgun seats. They're like little seats that go in the front of you, between you and the handlebars. We have a 2-year-old and a 5-year-old. He takes the 5-year-old. I take the 2-year-old. Oh, this is a good one, guys. Come down to your elbow, kick, and bring it here. And we take them mountain biking. And it's so fun because we can go on rides that we do without kids, but bring the kids, and I get the best workout. I'm like winded, Dave. Now I know that I am biking while I'm pregnant. I go only on green. That means like the easy trails. I am not doing any extreme biking at all. Okay, let's take a 30-second break. Give that booty a little bit of a break. Am I right? Of course, I'm always right. I'm just kidding. Just ask my husband. We're gonna switch to the other side. But if you haven't checked out the shotgun seat, if you have kids that are between 2 and 4, I would say is the ideal age for that. They're awesome. Okay, connect. We're gonna flex that foot. Here, up, raise the roof. Okay, if you feel like you're getting fatigued and starting to sacrifice your form, maybe come to those elbows. You can take a quick break, grab a drink. I have my water bottle right there staring at me. You're thirsty. Slight bend in your elbows. Try not to lock those elbows. We don't want to stop the flow of our blood. We need that. Especially when our brains are a little bit, you know. There's a pregnancy brain. There's a thing. Leg back, down, and up. I'm working so hard to not blame some like really ditzy moments in my days on that. But I know, I'm like, I feel like I wouldn't have done that. I feel like I wouldn't forget where my phone and keys are 24/7. Okay, when I'm not pregnant, I still forget those things, but seriously, it's like on steroids. It's like, what in the world? Check again, are you connected? Supporting that back, good. Knee into chest and extend. Knee into chest and extend. If this is your first pregnancy, what a fun, wild adventure. I hope that maybe you found me online, maybe someone recommended these videos. I just hope that you're enjoying the process. If it's your second or third, it goes by a lot faster. 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, let us know in the comments what pregnancy you're on. I feel like there's a season for each one. First one felt so long. If you're feeling like it's the longest thing in my life, go ahead to fire hydrant, lift and lower. It'll only get faster once the baby's here. Time is on fast forward. Time is on fast forward. Oh, I thought I'd said to do not disturb. Love you, Dave. He's calling me. He's with the kids. Whew. He went to get a bike rack for our bikes. We have to get a van because now we have 3 kids. Are you having this conversation with your spouse? Bend the leg straight. We don't have to get a van. I mean, we have a 4Runner with a 3rd row. However, it's kind of squishy. We don't want to have our kids climb in there and have it be uncomfortable. And I often will go with my parents. I'll say, hey, you guys want to go to Lagoon? It's an amusement park. So it'll just be a better fit. So I can take my parents, me and the kids, we'll all fit in one car. So we're gonna get a van. Hopefully I don't cry. Woohoo! Go ahead and sit it back, child's pose, get a little bit of a break here. Breaky break. Give me a little bit of a cat-cow. Pull your belly, tuck it in, drop your chin, lift your chin, arch. Good, release that pelvis. And tuck, Let me make sure that I got all of our series. Good, we're good. We're moving into the arm section. Let's see how we're doing on time. Good. We're about at 17 minutes. We're gonna start with a Pilates push-up. Now check it out. Your knees are here. My hands are about right there in my armpits. My elbows are gonna grab my armpits. If you can get your hips down while connecting, so I'm squeezing from the pelvis, down and then up. Now we'll be doing this for longer than 30 seconds because it's gonna beep at me soon. So my hands are here. I can have my hips up high and I'm coming down and up. Good. Now notice my elbows are hugging. I know that my hips are high, but these I call them pretty push-ups because I can do them and protect my belly. It's not gonna hit the floor and I can keep going. I'm working those triceps. Now if you can tuck those hips down and up, however you feel comfortable. We're going to now extend one leg. So one leg's extended. I'm gonna bring those hands below my armpits so I can come right down. Now if this is too much strain, if I'm arching to get up, then I just have to take out that hinge and keep my hips high. So I'm here. Notice that I don't have that straight. Right here, I take my hips up and that allows me to keep going. Switch to the other side. I'll show you both types. Leg extended, my hips can be down and I'm here. So it's a little bit more weight on those arms. Whew. So like bending those elbows. Again, depending on how far you are, how you're feeling, maybe I have my hips high and I'm here. I'm still working those triceps and I'm working them good. Down and up. We're gonna move to some shoulder push-ups. So here are my knees. My fingertips are facing each other and I'm going to be coming down with the crown of my head. If you can, tuck those toes under and come here. Okay? This is the advanced, or you can be here. Alrighty, working those shoulders. Fingertips facing each other. Exhale, connect, inhale, release. Exhale, connect, inhale, release. Give me one more. One more. Woo! Come to a seated position. I like to start with the challenging ones, then we'll do the high rep ones. Arms here, up, up, pulse it up and down. Now after we finish this arm segment, we're doing a couple core exercises on the exercise ball. If you have one, bring it over. And I want you to think of connecting while you're doing these. Draw in from the pelvis, hug here, elongate. I have good control. Hands down. Good. I'm doing posture control, focusing on my posture, not letting my body relax. Right? We'll be able to relax in just a moment. It is so important to relax. We're not constantly flexing and straining and connecting. It's important for you to allow your body, your belly to relax, to stretch, to grow as it needs to. There we go. Okay, connect again. Draw in here. Circle forward. Good. I like these high rep exercises because they look fairly easy. If you're watching and not doing it, you're like, come on. And then when you do them, you're like, who knew an arm circle like this could hurt so bad? Or the next day, you're thinking, who knew that this was the pain I would be feeling this next day? Good. That's it. Reverse, back, going backwards. Good. Draw from that pelvis. Just so you know, this timer is called Tabata timer. I just Google it. I use the same one. I'll link it below if you ask, if you are curious, what does she use for the timer if you're putting together your own workouts or intervals or need it. Oh, those shoulders, baby. We're gonna work those innards in just a minute. Connect again. Connect. Oh, okay, hands to prayer. I'm here at a 90-degree angle. I'll show you what it looks like. I'm pressing, pressing, pressing. Okay, so great resistance here on the inside. Press, 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 good posture. Drawing in, zipping up, pull in, draw that marble. If you have kids around, they're gonna be like, what is she talking about? Oh man. Time, field goal. I'm here, I press up, down, and then I open. Close, turn up, here, open. here. Open, good. It's like a dance move. I feel like an Egyptian. My hands twist. If you can do some weird facial expressions with me. Oh. Ooh. Good. That's it. Just press, press, pull, press, pull. We love to work our arms. They are lean and toned. They hold our babies and keep us up. They drive our cars. We're grateful for them, but can we just have them not keep moving? Connect that core. I'm laughing, it's connected. Melt into the floor. Grab those hands behind your back. Let's stretch them out before we move into our core exercises. We're gonna start with 2 of them on the floor, and then we'll grab that exercise ball. So we're sticking straight to our hands in front. Release that back. Good. Plant those hands, fingertips towards your body. Stretch those wrists, bicep. Good, flip them over. Stretch there. I know, timer, we got a couple stretches we gotta do. Tricep stretch. It's nice to stretch throughout as we go. Good. Now as you go throughout your day, think about your posture. Think about if you are connected. Test that out. Go ahead and do just like we did at the beginning where we checked to see, okay, what does it look like to be coning? Am I connecting? Can I see that? It's so hard to see, and maybe you didn't even see any difference in the video, but you might notice in your own body when you see that sharp coning. All right, roll onto your backs. We're going to do some leg slides. So I'm going to have mine hover over the floor. I draw it in and out. Now I can have it sliding on the ground as a modification, or as more of an advanced, I can have my legs here and keep that one sliding and going. Now I first connect. So pull it in, connecting that lower body. Switch other leg. Remember that variation? I was here as level 1. Level 2, I hover. Level 3, both legs drawn up. Drawn up. Drawn up. Good. You can check too. Check your belly. How's it feeling? How's your lower back? You want to always have that filled in that gap. I don't want to have that gap there. So I exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Let's go back to the other side. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Connect. Inhale. Wait. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Do as I say, not as I do. Okay? Exhale. Inhale. Good. Other leg. Check again. I can check and see if there's any coning. So if I do have a little bit of coning there, I need to connect and maybe take that variation. Or maybe this leg's up and I'm sliding it. This is an exercise that I do postnatal. About 6 weeks, I'll start doing leg slides. You don't have to do leg slides until if you have diastasis recti, where your abdomen starts to split. You don't have to do leg slides forever. You will grow from those. You will get to move on. Let's do a quick baby pose. Grab here, rock side to side. Yep. That's why we do Pilates, for these nice stretches we get in the middle. We're almost to the end, guys. You're really close. You're doing a great job. We're going to do some pelvic lifts here, and then grab that exercise ball. Plant your feet on the floor. Find a nice comfortable position. You're going to lift and then lower. Good. Lift. Now connect. If I'm just flexing my glutes, I'm not usually connecting. I'm so focused on squeezing my glutes. So as I lift, I also connect. Draw in. Draw in. Good. Draw in. How's your baby doing? Growing? Doing good. I think that with each pregnancy it can be different. Some can be easier. Whatever variables are playing in. Maybe this is a more difficult pregnancy. Pulse it at the top. Pulse. Pulse. Whatever you stage or chapter or version of pregnancy you're in, I want to remind you to enjoy the journey. After you have delivered your baby, you might miss those moments when you can feel baby kicking inside. Maybe you're feeling it with your second or third pregnancy after 13 weeks. I usually feel it about 15, 16. I've started to feel movement. So, I think I can feel it. That's so fun. Oh, I love it. Left leg extended into the air. Flex that foot. Lift and lower. Good. Lift and lower. Hands can be here to the side. It's always so fun to know a baby's growing, developing. Maybe you've had a high risk pregnancy, and my prayers are with you and your family at this time. I hope that you can be with peace. Switch legs. We've had, I'm sure that everyone knows of any hardships with pregnancy, infertility. There's just so many variables that are very emotional that are so important just to be aware of, so that we can better support and be good listeners and help others that are going through that. Good. And I'll be your listening ear. If you want to share, reach out to me. I would love to be that for you. Go ahead and pull those legs to the side again. Rock side to side. Okay, grab that exercise ball. I just did a no-no. We don't roll up. Come to our side and then come up, okay? It's just like a habit, right? It's a habit. Okay, on the exercise ball, whoa, you're here. You're going to draw your knee into your chest, so it's working like a hip flexor. So this one's hard for me to balance. I'll be honest. It's out and in. Maybe if you take your legs wider, you don't have to hold on to the wall. Sometimes I can just do it. Okay, I'm just holding on to the wall. Lift and lower, lift and lower. Whew. It could be, normally when I'm on my smaller ball, I'm not rolling all over. I'm just making that as an excuse. I'm just holding onto the wall, so please do the same. You're gonna be rolling all over. Your family's like, what? Who's this chick you're following? I like these, working that hip flexor. Good. That's it. There you go. Keep going, 9 more seconds. You can do these in a standing position if you don't have a ball. Stand and just do a hip flexor, knee lift. I know that was our last one, but I have one more for you. You're gonna come down and up. I know we're at 30 minutes. Down and up. Good. Give me 10 more. Up. 9. Draw in. Connect. Notice I'm not saying squeeze, grip, tighten. We want that light connection throughout. We want that deep core connection, something that you can't see. It's not like I can see my glutes flex, I can feel them flex. I can't really feel my pelvic floor with my hand. I don't know. It's like, oh yeah, it's engaged. You can feel it though when it's connected. 3. I don't know what we were on. 2. And time. Good. If you want, you can arch back. Don't stretch too far as your belly's growing. Like to come to the seated position. We're going to do a child's pose. So go ahead and roll onto your front side. If you want to use the ball, you can. A little bit of a deeper open. There. Good. Push that ball to the side. Away you. Let's go up to downward dog. Lift those hips up. Now my shoulders come back. My heels towards the floor. Take a walk. One at a time. Zip that lower core. Good. Leg comes up to pigeon. We're going to stretch forward. Your body, you may notice, is feeling more flexible. Okay? Yep. It's really nice to be able to, oh wow, look how flexible I am. But just keep in mind, you don't want to dislocate things or stretch to discomfort. So stay within your boundaries. Go ahead and switch to the other side. Pigeon. if you've been walking or running, or if you felt any ligament pain here, or here, you can roll it out on a ball. As it's stretching, just try to shorten your range of motion as your belly is growing. Things are stretching. Allow them to stretch. A stretch that I love in Pilates, and especially during pregnancy, is the Mermaid. So I plant my hand down. You're going to lift your hips and arch here. You're opening this side. It's one of my favorite stretches. Just like bending that back. Good. Let's do 2 more. Okay, lift. And 1 more. Lift. Good. Go ahead and switch, swivel those hips over to the other side. Lift and reach. Good, and down. Give me 2 more. Lift and reach. That's it. And last one. Lift and reach. Good. Good job. Let's do some deep core breathing, and then we're going to send you on your way. So draw that marble up. Zip here. Elongate. We're going to inhale and exhale 3 times. Stay connected. And relax. You can do this sitting on the ball as well. Draw in, breathe. All right, guys, I don't know where that cut off. Finish your breathing, and we are on our way. Thank you for being here. Thank you for showing up. Let me know in the comments what child this is. That was the question I asked in this workout. What number this is, 1, 2, 3, 4, 10. Please bless and give us all the tips on how you do it. Okay. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next video as I cover my mouth. Bye.